Yeah, everyone can see my screen, right? Yeah. So where are we, guys? So what we discussed?
Main class. Main classes.
Main classes, sir.
Bean.
Java Bean. Okay. Yeah. Java Bean, right? Tell me what is Java Bean? So what is Java Bean? And so what is the purpose of Java Bean? Okay. Please tell me someone.
It is a simple class contain private.
Okay. Come on, tell me, remaining people. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Package demo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, package demo only. So what is Java Bean, guys? Java Bean is a simple Java class, right? So which contains setter and getter methods, right? So those classes we use it to call it as what? Java Bean. Okay. So here, so what is the purpose of Java Bean? Let's suppose Java Bean containing, okay, it's just kind of simple Java class, right? It contains private member variables and public setter and getter methods, right? So those classes we use it to call it as what? Java Bean, right? So now, see here, if you see the members, so what is the access modifier we are using? Private. Okay, we will see what is private, what is default, what is public, what is protected access modifier. We will see. Okay, we will discuss in detail. Don't worry about it. So here, see, private means what? Okay, within the class only we can access these properties. See, properties means what, guys? Our member variables. Okay, those are core properties to any particular class, right? So always we should not allow them to outside of the class, guys. Okay, we should not allow them, okay, from outside of the class. If some other class, if we allow it, if they change it something, the value, if they assign some value, okay, if you allow them, then someone can access, right? Someone can access means what? Someone can do anything. Someone can assign any other value or something, right? So there is no security here, right? So that's what always the member variable should be private access modifier, guys. So private means what? If you put private access modifier for member variables, what will happen? Only these member variables applicable within the class only. Okay, we cannot access these member variables from outside of the class. Clear? Now, so how to then if you create private modifiers, then how can we access? How can we allow them to access from outside of the class? So for that reason only, we are providing what? Setter and getter methods. Okay, if you want to set the value, just we have a method. Okay, please use this method, please call this method, you can set. Okay, if you want to get the value of that particular property of my class, yes, I have a class. Okay, to get method, you can call this method, you can get the value and you can use that value for your business functionality. Understand? So like that only, okay, we have to create, guys. Understand? So here, as of now, we see, right, we create a one class, right? After that, as of now, we have added what you call the member properties values, right? The member property values, hard coded values we are assigning, right? Static, okay, static content only we are seeing. So if we assign hard code value means what? At a time we can create only, I mean, not at a time, we can create one object, right? If you want to create multiple objects of that particular class also, for each and every object, you can see what? Same content, right? Same content of data only, you can see each and every object, right? So in order to avoid, right? So let's suppose we have a patient class. For patient class, each and every patient, we have different data, right? Understand? Guys, can you hear me? Everyone? Yeah. So based by using this structure called class, okay, we can create multiple patients, right? So in order to create multiple patients means what? For each and every patient, the member property instance, okay, separate copy of instance variable will be created. Remember, instance variable means what? For each and every object, a separate copy of instance variable will be created. Separate copy means what? For each and every object, the properties are different, right? So let's suppose Ramesh patient, he has some issue. For Suresh, he has some other issue, right? So name also different, ID also different, address also different, right? So in order to create different objects means what? Okay. So we have to set the data dynamically, right? So if you hard code the value directly in class, for each and every object, if you create same data only you can see end of the day. Am I right or not? Guys, come on. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So yeah. So in order to avoid that hard-coded value, static content, if you want to see the dynamic data for each and every object, okay. So as of now, right? As of now, so we have other things, guys. There is a constructors. So that time that is a different story. But we did not discuss anything about constructors, right? So as of now, how to solve that issue by using Java Bean. Okay. So here we are creating member properties and we are creating setter methods and we are creating getter methods. If you want to set the data, just call a set method. You can set the data. If you want to retrieve the data, just you can call a get method. You can retrieve the data, right? Sai Teja joined today.
Yes,
What happened? This Sai Teja joined, huh? Okay,
John.
right. So I think last class you missed it, right? Previous
Yeah,
class.
yes.
It is important class. Okay, fine. Now, so this is Java Bean, right? So actually, by using Java Bean, we can set the data, we can get the data for the member variables what we have. Okay. So outside of the class, okay, they can create object of our class, our Java Bean class. They can set the data from outside the class, okay, and they can get the data, right? They want to use the functionalities of our class, okay. So basically, this Java Bean we are using to send the data to another Java object, okay, from one layer to another layer through network, guys. Okay, by that purpose, okay, we are using this Java bean. We will see. So how to send the data from one layer to another layer, okay. So we will see. That is a different story. While discussing serialization, we will see that one. Okay. But as of now, what is the purpose of Java bean means this one. Clear, everyone? What is Java bean? Okay. What is the purpose of Java bean? Everyone understand? Here we are hiding the data, guys. Okay, there is a oops concept called data hiding. Okay, so this is the data hiding example. So here what we are hiding the data by keeping private. Okay, so we will see. Now we will discuss what is the access modifier. Then we will go one by one. Okay, so see in this context, so we will discuss what is Java Bean, right? So I mean, as of now, what is the problem we are facing? I think you guys should understand, right? So as of now, right? So as of now, what we are creating class and we are assigning the member, what do you call member variables values directly by hard coded values we are assigning to the member variables, right? So like that only we created as of now, right? So now how to assign dynamically data to these member variables? Okay, by using Java Bean we can do that. So that's what we understood, right? So now we will see next topic. Okay. So in this context, we will cover what is Java Bean, what is the purpose of Java Bean, and access modifiers also we will cover, and import statements also we will cover, and package also we will cover. Okay, in this example, guys, in package demo example. Okay. Now, see, now we will see other things, right? So let me go with paint. Right. So now, yeah, class level. Okay, class level access modifiers we will discuss first. Class level access modifiers. Okay, guys, class level access modifiers. Okay, so whenever we are writing our own classes, okay, we have to provide some information about our class, okay, to the JVM. Understand? So whenever we are writing Java classes. Okay, we have to provide some information about our class to whom? JVM, guys. Understand? So let me write that point. Whenever we are creating a Java class, we have to provide some information regarding our class to whom? JVM. Understand? So how can we provide? Okay. So what is the information you have to provide? Right? We will see one by one. So the first one. Okay. So what is the first one? We have to tell to JVM whether this class can be accessible from anywhere or not. Understand? First of all, what, guys? Whether this class can be accessible, okay, anywhere or not. This is the first one. Okay. So whether this class can be accessible anywhere or not. That is the first one, guys. Okay. So the next one. The next point. We will see. Okay. Each and every point we will discuss. What is the second point? Whether child class creation is possible or not. Okay. Child class creation is possible or not. Okay. The class we created, right? For that class, can we create child class or not? Child class creation is possible or not? Okay. So the third one, okay, whether instantiation is possible or not. Understand? Instantiation is possible or not. Okay. Instantiation means what, guys? Creation of object. Okay. Creation of object is possible or not. Okay. So like this, these three key information we have to provide to JVM, guys, while creating any Java class. What is the first one? Whether this class can be accessible anywhere or not. Understand? And of second one, can we create child class for this class? Understand? Child class creation is possible or not? Okay. And instantiation is possible or not? Okay. So like this, these three informations, okay, we are providing to whom? JVM while creating Java class. Okay, we have to tell while writing Java class, if you provide some information while creating Java class, so JVM can, oh, for this class, I think we can access anywhere else. Oh, for this class, I think we cannot create child class. Okay, so for this class, we cannot create any object. Understand? So like this, JVM will understood. How JVM will understood? You have to provide that information while creating Java class. Clear, everyone? Okay,
Yeah.
how to provide that information, we will see. Okay, so how can we provide, guys, this information? Okay, we can provide this information by declaring with appropriate modifiers, guys. Okay, we can provide this information declaring appropriate okay modifiers, appropriate modifiers. Okay, so now the applicable, right, now the applicable modifiers per class. Okay, the only applicable modifiers for top level classes. Okay, the only applicable modifiers for top level classes or outer classes. So here there is a inner classes concept also there, guys. Inner classes. Okay, so that time we will discuss what is inner classes and all. So now, what are the applicable modifiers? The applicable modifiers for top level classes. Okay, the applicable modifier for top level classes. Okay, class level modifiers, right? We are discussing. Okay, guys. So here if you create any Java class, okay, we have to provide some information to JVM regarding our class. Okay, what is the class we have created, right? So what are those three? These are the three. Okay, how can we provide those information? Okay, by providing some modifiers, okay? By declaring some modifiers. Okay, so we will see one by one. We will see what are the applicable modifier for top level classes. Okay, the applicable modifiers for top level classes. What are those? Okay. Now, the first one, public access modifier. Okay. So this one also applicable for what? Classes. Okay. Not inner classes. As of now, anything, we don't know anything about inner classes, right? Keep it aside. As of now, inner classes. Only we are discussing about what? Class. Okay. Class. So public access modifier is applicable for what? At class level. Clear? And after that, we have default. Default access modifier applicable for class level. Okay. And final access modifier. Final access modifier also applicable for class level. Understand? Next, abstract. So abstract. So abstract access modifier also applicable for class level. Okay. And strict FP. So this one also applicable for class level. Understand, guys? This is what top level classes. So along with that, we can have inner, if you have inner classes, so what are the applicable modifiers for inner classes? Okay. So here we will see. Right. So now, inner classes modifiers. Okay. So along with these, for inner classes, these modifiers are applicable. So what are those? Okay. The first one is private access modifier. Okay. And after that, protected modifier. Then after the static modifier. Understand, guys? These are what for inner classes modifiers. So the left side one, top level classes. Okay. So these remaining private and protected static, these modifiers applicable for if you have any inner class. Inner class means what? A class inside another class. Okay. A class, nested classes. Inner classes means what, guys? Nested classes. Already we see, right? Nested for loops. Inside, okay, we can declare one for
Yes,
loop, okay, another for
Yes,
loop,
sir.
right? Like that, if you can declare, if you create one class, okay, inside another class, okay, so that is what inner classes. Okay, so for the inner classes, what are the applicable modifiers? Means private, protected, and static. Okay, so as of now, keep it aside, guys. While discussing inner classes, we will see all these private, protected, and static access modifiers. Okay, now we will see the left side modifiers: public, default, final, abstract, strict, FP. So these are what, guys, at high level. Okay, class level modifiers. Okay, now see, now if you declare any class is public, okay, so I think if you know C and C++, there I think we use it to call access specifiers, guys. But in Java, okay, there is no access specifiers concept. Everything we use it to call as what? Access modifiers only. So in C, C++, this private access, I mean private, public, default, protected. Okay, all these things we use to call it is what? Access specifiers. But in Java, there is no term called access specifiers, guys. Okay, everything will be access modifiers only. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Now,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So now here, let me take few examples. So example, I have taken one class. So here, private class, okay. Let's suppose student I'm taking. Okay. So this is the class, guys. Okay. So tell me, this is a valid class or invalid class? Valid or invalid? Valid.
Invalid.
Invalid. Okay. So here see. So what are the applicable modifiers there for class level? Public, default, final, abstract, and strict FP. That's it. Okay. If you use any other access modifier, we will get compile time error. Okay. Here, what is the compile time error? We will get modifier Okay, modifier private not allowed. Okay, not allowed here. So this is the compile time error we will get. Understand? So why we are declaring class, guys? Why we are declaring class? Okay, if you declare class means what? So someone can use your functionality, reusability, right? If you declare a class means what? Why we have to declare a class? So someone can use our class functionality, right? So if you make it private means what? No one cannot access of this class. Okay, if no one not allowed to access this class, then what is the use of declaring, what is the use of creating a class, Java class, right? Understand? So that's what modifier private is not allowed here. Okay, so now if a class declared as a public, okay, no. So see the first point, whether this class can be accessible anywhere or not. So we have to inform to JVM, right? So how can we inform, right? If you declare as a class as a public, okay, if you declare a class as a public while creating a Java class, okay, then we can access that class from anywhere, either within or outside of the package, guys. Already I think we discussed it, right? Okay, so now let me write a comment. A public, let me write public classes, okay? Public access modifier, the first one, guys. Public default final abstract strict FP, right? The first one we will see public access modifier, okay? Public, okay, public. Now tell me, if we, the first point, if we declare, right? If you declare class as a public, okay, as a public, okay, then we can access, then we can access that class from anywhere, right, guys? Okay, either within the package or outside of the package. Come on, already we discussed, right? Package concept.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we declare class as a public, then we can access that class from anywhere, guys. Either within the package also we can access, or outside of the package also we can access, right? Let's suppose within the classes we have a 10 classes. So now the first class you declared as a public. Okay, remaining 9 classes can access our first class. Understand? So now another package we have. In another package, 10 classes we have. In another package, 10 classes also can access what? Our public class. The first class we declared as public class in another package, right? So that class can able to access remaining 10 classes which are there in different package. Okay, why you made it as public? Come on. Understand? Let me give you one real world example, guys. See, so nowadays, let me take one example. Let's suppose we have a T20 World Cup or 50-50, okay, one day World Cup. Okay, so there is a final match, India and Australia, right? So that time you have arranged one, what do you call, big screen. Okay, so if you arrange your screen at your home, but we can watch that match, guys? Who can watch that match? Only within your family members only can come and can access. Okay, the accessibility here to whom? Only within the your family members, right? Let's suppose 10 members are there in your family. Only those 10 members only can access that screen, can see that match. Am I correct or not? Now, if you arrange the same screen at your street, okay, at your street you arrange the same screen. Now everywhere, anyone within your street, okay, remaining all the family members. Let's suppose 100 families are there in your street. All 100 family members are came and can see, right? Now it is what? Public. Everyone can come and can access. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So if you arrange it your home means what? That is private. It is only applicable for within your family members only. Outside of the other members, they cannot access. So if you arrange the same screen at your street or at your village, so everyone within your village, they can come and they can access, they can watch it. So that is what public. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now, if a class, okay, declared as a class, if you declare class as a public, then we can access that class from anywhere, either within the package or outside of the package. Within your family members also can access, can watch that screen, and outside of the family members also they can come and watch the screen. Clear, everyone? Come on, guys, tell me.
Okay.
Yes,
Follow me,
sir.
please.
Yes.
Okay. So now, okay. So now, okay. Right. Let me give you one example there. I think already we discussed on this. Let me give you. So now, what is the, tell me, from now onwards, you have to tell the exact, okay, what do you call, what are the statements we have to follow while creating class? We have to tell that exact, okay, all the steps. So as of now, we don't know anything about package. Already we discussed the right package. Now creating Java means what? What is the first step? What is the first statement to create any Java class? Package statement. Okay, package. Package name, right? So let's suppose I created package name is what? Okay. Let me create, okay, to understand better, pack one. Okay, package pack one. Okay, that is the what package name, guys. Okay, or else let me create com dot ICICI dot house loan, right? House loan is package. This is the package statement. Okay, now I create a class. See, now I'm putting what public. So now onwards, if you create any Java class means it should be public access modifier. Okay, understand, everyone? So now onwards, if you create any Java class means, okay, you should declare that class as what? Public. Clear? Now, why if you declare class as default, only within the package, okay, classes only they can access. Outside of the other package, they cannot access. Clear, everyone? If you declare public class means, so within the package, other classes can access, and outside of the package, other classes can access. Okay? So that's what, if you create any Java class now, that should be public. Okay, no, public class name. Let's suppose I create a class name as a. Okay, guys. Now here I'm creating one method, public void. Okay, so let's suppose I created a public void method m1. So this is the method. Understand? Some method I created, guys. Okay, so now or else instead of m1, just create m1 method. So now in the m1 method, just I'm writing system.out.println now. Okay, so this is what a class method, right? I'm giving like this. Fine. So class is completed here. Okay. So now, so if I compile this one, okay, where it what will happen, guys? If I compile, what will happen? After compilation, we will get what? Dot class. Okay. So where this dot class will be placed, guys? We'll create one package, right? Com, right? Com in current working directory, it will create one package, guys, right? Okay, like this, it will create com. What else, guys? Com.ICICI, yeah. Okay. Let me remove it. So under com, ICICI, okay. Under ICICI,
House loan.
what it will print? House loan. Okay. House loan. Okay. Under house loan, right? the generated dot clause will place. What is the generated dot clause? A dot clause. Am I correct?
Yes.
After
Yeah,
compilation of this class. Okay. So like this, the generated dot class file will place, guys. Okay. So now here I'm creating one more class. I'm creating one more class. Okay. So what is the class? Now, how can we create class? Tell me. Package name. Okay. So now this time com dot ICICI dot. Okay. Now car loan. What is the package name? Car loan. Now.
Hello.
Hello.
Now access modifier is public. I created one more class. Okay. Public class. Here what? B. Okay. Public class B. So now here, here what I'm doing? Public static void main method. Okay. PSVM. Simply I'm creating, guys. Okay. PSVM. Here what? String args. Okay. PSVM means public static void main. Now I want to access of, okay, A class functionality. So then what I have to do? I have to create object of this A class. Understand? Now, by using that object reference variable, okay, I want to access functionalities of A class. So what is the functionality here? We have a method M1. So I can call that method by using that object reference variable. Can I call or not? Okay. So this is what, guys, one more class. Okay. So here, now this one also I compiled. After compilation, where the generated dot class file will created under com. Okay. Now tell me under com.
I see.
There is a ICICI under ICICI. Okay.
Car loan.
Car loan. Okay. Under car loan.
Dot class B dot.
Okay. B dot class will be placed, guys. B dot class will be placed. Okay. Now, if you see here, okay. So here what? I'm trying to access A class. Okay. See, now A dot class in which package it is available? Com dot ICICI dot house loan.
House loan.
So B dot class where it is available? Com dot ICICI dot car loan. Okay. So now these two classes are, okay, located in different packages. Right?
Yes.
Am I correct? Now, see, now here under B class, see, under B class, I'm trying to access what? A class functionality. Right? So where I'm creating A class object? In which class? Under B class. Right? Under B class, I'm trying to create what? Object of A class. So here under B class, I'm trying to access functionalities of A class here. Okay. So now, so this package and this package is both are different. Right? Both are different. Now, if our compilation, if you provide this B class, first it will verify JVM A. Okay. Which class it is? A means what? Okay. So they are asking us to, okay, create an instantiation of class A. Okay. Let me found where it is available. Okay. First of all, it has to found that class, right? Where it is available means, right? So it will check this class is, will they provide any path or not? Like that, it will verify, guys. So just we are mentioning A. A class means how the JVM will know. Understand how the compiler will know? They don't know anything. So we have to provide where this A class is available. Understand?
Yeah.
Simply have created A. A is means what? Understand? This is one Java program, guys. In the Java program, we created what? Only one class. That is what? Class B. In the class B, we are asking, okay, create object of A class. Now, while executing the statement, A is equal to new A, okay, now JVM will verify. Okay, where is this A class? Understand? So where is this A class? Right. So you have to provide the path of this A class. Okay. So we have to provide the path of this A class. Hey JVM. So this is the class I created in this path. Please found, okay, so this class under this path. So like that we have to tell. Understand or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. See, this A class who created? We created.
We create.
Okay. So if it is a, let's suppose string. String we are, see, public static void main, there is a string, right? String ox. String is what, guys?
Class.
String is what?
User.
Class. Okay. So who created that class?
Java people.
Java people provided that class, created that class. Okay. So now if Java people created that class means, so they have to provide that class, right? As part of source code. So while installing JDK, they provided that class also. Okay. So where they provided, so they are also keeping this string class into some package. What is that package? Java.lang package. Okay. So under java.lang package, they kept the string class. Okay. So now in any Java class, okay. So what is the default package? Java.lang package. So the classes which are there in java.lang package, okay. So for those classes, we no need to inform to either compiler or JVM, okay, the exact path. We no need to inform the package name. Why? All the classes which are available in java.lang package by default available in any Java class, guys. Understand?
Okay.
Okay. So the classes which are available in java.lang package. Okay. All the classes by default available in any Java class. So for those classes, we no need to inform. Okay. The path. The path means what? Where the Java class is available. So but that path, we no need to inform. Why? All the classes which are available in java.lang package by default available in any Java class. So that's why here for string class, we no need to inform the path, guys. Okay. But here now what? A class we are using. A class, I mean, we are trying to use functionalities of A class. Means we are creating object of A class here. So A class means what? Who created the A class? Programmer. We created. Right? How JVM know where it is available? So we have to inform. Hey JVM. So I created this particular Java class, okay, in this particular plot. Okay, please go there and found that class and please, okay, load that class into your JVM memory. Understand? So like that, we have to inform, right? So if you have to inform means what? We have to write the path. Okay, we have to write the path, guys. If you declare like this, okay, we will get compile time error, right? Compiler will verify, right? Before going to runtime, okay, compiler will verify each and every syntactical things. Okay. Now how to inform to JVM? Okay, we have to give the exact path of this A class. What is the exact path of this A class? Where it is available? Tell me. Arm dot.
I'm not ICS, you know.
Arm dot ICICI dot. Arm dot ICICI dot house loan, right? House loan dot A. A, right? A equals to now new, okay, same com dot, okay, ICICI dot, okay, ICICI dot, come on guys, house loan, okay, house loan dot, understand? A is equal to new A. So like that we have to inform. Now A dot M1 method. So this is what, guys? Fully qualified class name. Okay. This one we used to call it as what, guys? Fully qualified class name. Fully qualified class name. Understand or not? So if you inform like this, then only JVM can go and, okay, found that particular class and they can load into JVM memory. Clear, everyone? Come on, guys. Understand or not? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
please follow me.
Yes, sir.
Please respond. Okay. So now we can happily call that M1 method. Here, see. So this is house loan package. This class is under car loan package. Right. Now, both are two different packages, right? So now I'm trying to access A class where it is available under house loan package. Where I want to access under B class. B class where it is available under car loan. Okay. How can we access the A class? If the A class is public, then only we can access. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Remember that, okay, the screen, cricket match screen, the real world example. How can we access? If A class is public, then only we can access. Clear? Now, if you remove this A class, if you remove this public access modifier, if you remove means what? What is the default access modifier? Default only.
Default.
If it's the default access class, then can we access outside of the package?
Oh,
We cannot access. Okay, if you try to access, we will get compile time error. Okay. Package one, package, okay, that I mean that class, okay. The class is not a public, so we cannot access from outside of the package. Like that, we will get one compile time error. Understand?
yes.
So in order to access means what? We need to make this class is what? Public. So now we are informing to JVM. Okay. How we are informing to JVM? Public class here. By declaring public access modifier. Hey JVM, I created this class, but this class I am giving public access modifier. Okay. Everywhere anyone can access my class. We are informing to JVM. See here the first point. What is the first point? Whether this class can be accessible anywhere or not. So how can we tell to JVM? By declaring public access modifier at class level. Okay. If you declare public access modifier means what? Hey JVM, I created one Java class. Okay. I have given public access modifier. So you can, okay, anywhere from anyone can access my class, can create object of my class, and they can use the functionality. Okay, what are the functionality? Okay, which are there in under my class. Clear, everyone?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
this is what, guys, public access modifier. Okay, here see, here if you create any class within another class which are there in different package, we have to provide what, guys? Fully qualified name of that particular class. What is fully qualified name of that particular class? Where that class is available, that path we have to mention. Clear, everyone?
Yeah.
As of now, remember this one. Okay, we will see further. We will see how this fully qualified name we will remove. We will see one by one. Don't worry. Okay, step by step we will learn. Okay, so now clear, right? Up to this clear, right? Any doubts, guys, here?
No.
What is the output finally here? If you execute this one, what is the
A
output
class
we will
method.
get?
A class method.
A class method. That is the output, right? Because from here we are calling M1 method, right? Okay, so that's why. See, here M1 method also we declared at what? Public. Understand? We declared as what? Public. Okay, public means what? Anyone can call that method. Okay, but if you create any class, okay, if you create any class, so what is the funda you have to follow? If you create member variables, all the member variables should be private access modifier. The methods what we are going to create, okay, most of the time we will create those methods as what? Public methods, public access modifier methods. Okay, so sometimes we will create methods also private. So we will see based on our functionality. Okay, so now, so this is what, guys, public access modifier, right? Now we'll go for next one. Fine. Now here, if class A, if class A is not public, then what will happen? Not public, then okay, while compiling, while compiling B class, guys. Okay, while compiling B class, we will get what? Compile time error, right? So what is the compile time error we will get? Okay, so and so. Okay, A is not public, right? Plus it is com dot ICICI dot house loan dot A. Okay, is not public in var. Okay, in particular package, in package, which package? Com dot ICICI dot, okay, ICICI dot house loan. Understand? So cannot be accessed, from outside of the package, right? Outside package, right? Here, if you declare A class is, if you remove public means what? While compiling B class only, it will identify, right? So where we are using this A class functionality? Under B class. Now, when you compile starts this B class, the compiler will identify this method, this statement. Oh, I think com.ICICI.houseloan.a. Okay, this class, they are asking us to create an object. Okay, so let me see, this class is public or not. If it is public, then we can allow to create the object. If it is not a public, then we cannot create. Understand? Because why A class is there in different package, B class is there in different package. Right? Fine. So now, what is the next one, guys? Default access modifier. Right? What is the next one? Default access modifier. Public is completed. Next, default. Default means what? The same only, guys. If a class is default, then we can access that class only within the current package. From outside of the package, we cannot access. Right? Let me write that statement. If we declare class as a default, only within the package we can access, but we cannot access from outside of the package. Clear? Okay, so that's why, so hence, okay, so default access is also known as what? Package level access. Default access is also known as what? Package level access case. Default access means what? Package level access. Within the package only we can access. Outside of the package we cannot access. Clear? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So now, final. Okay. So final and abstract we will see. Okay, later, guys. Okay. Final means what? If you declare class as a final, okay, we cannot create child class for that class. So while discussing inheritance concept, we will see the final. Okay. We will see the final keyword. So as of now, just remember, if you declare final class, so like that we have public, like that we created, right? Public class A. Now public final class A. Okay, if you use final access modifier at class level, for this class A, we cannot create child class. Understand? For this class A, we cannot create child class. Just remember this word. We will see while discussing inheritance concept. Okay, in detail. Now, so the second one is what? Child class creation is possible or not. Right? So by using final access modifier, we can inform to JVM. For this class, hey boss, for this class, you cannot create child class. Understand? Now, am I correct? Guys, can you hear me? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, the third one, instantiation is possible or not. The next statement, guys, we have to inform to JVM, right? So, if you declare abstract modifier for the class, okay, for the abstract classes, we cannot create object, guys. Okay, for abstract classes, we cannot create object. Okay, don't worry, we will discuss in detail while discussing what interface and abstract classes concept. Okay, clear? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, okay, now we will see other access modifiers, guys. Okay. So what are the access modifiers we have? So as of now, we see what class level access modifiers. Okay. We see just class level access modifier. So let me go with the other normal access modifiers, what we have. Okay. Okay. So now at class level, we see, right? What are the access modifiers we have? At class level, we see, guys, right? What are the class level access modifiers, guys? Public, default, final, abstract, shift FP. So already we discussed about public, already we discussed about default, and final also we discussed, abstract also we discussed, right? Just remember final and abstract as of now. Okay, we will see in detail while discussing those concepts, guys. Now we need to see access modifiers at member level. Okay, class level access modifier is completed. Now member level access modifier. What, guys? Member level access modifiers. So member level access modifiers means what? Let's suppose if you have a class. So this is a class. Okay. So member means what? Member variables, member methods. Class contain what, guys? Member variables, member methods. Right. So this is what? Variables. These are what? Member variables. Right. These are what? Methods. These are what? Member methods. Am I right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now
Yes, sir.
class level access modifier we discussed. Right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we are going to discuss what? Member level access modifiers. Okay. So these are the member level variable modifiers. Okay, access modifiers. These are what? Member level, member properties, member variables. These are member methods. So now we need to see what kind of access modifiers applicable for, okay, member level, for member variables and member methods. Fine. See, now we will see one by one, guys. Where is our print? Yeah, here. Okay, member level access modifier. Now, the first access modifier for member level, what is applicable, guys? Public. Again. Okay, public access modifier. This public access modifier, it can be applicable for all the member level. The member variable also we can apply, and member methods also we can apply. Okay, now. So now, if you apply this public access modifier at member level, okay, the members we can access within the class. Understand? If you declare public access modifier for that, okay, so no, I think better to go with, first of all, we will go with private, then what do you call, default, protected, and public. So like that we will go. So let me write, what are the applicable access modifier for member level? Okay, so what is the first one, guys? Okay, private, right? The second one is default. The third one is protected. The fourth one is public. Okay, these are the applicable modifiers for member level. Clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Understand, everyone? Give me 1 minute. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, guys. So, what are the applicable modifiers for member level? Private, default, protected, public. So, not only these guys, along with these, we have other final access modifier also applicable for member. At member level. So, static access modifier. Static is what? That is also access modifier, right? So, that static access modifier also applicable for at member level. Remember, while discussing reservoirs, okay, we have written all the access modifier, all the applicable access modifier. Remember? So while discussing reservoirs, okay, very beginning. So we have mentioned all the access modifiers. What are the applicable access modifiers, right? So, but here, so we have other abstract also applicable access modifier at member level. Strict also applicable access modifier at member level. Volatile keyword, okay, volatile also applicable access modifier at member level. Transient, okay, transient access modifier also applicable at a member level. Okay, we have other, we will discuss all these things, but as of now, okay, so we will discuss this private, default, protected, and public. Okay, so after that we have some other things we will discuss, okay, those things. Okay, but as of now, these four we have to discuss, guys. Understand? To complete the package concept, package and imports we have, right? So to complete that discussion, first of all, we need to know what is private access modifier, what is default access modifier, what is protected access modifier, what is public access modifier. Okay. So first of all, we will see these. After that, we will see remaining topics also. So while discussing serialization concept, okay, that time we will discuss what? Transient modifier. Okay. So while discussing inheritance concept, that time we will discuss what? Final keyword. Final access modifier. Okay. So
Okay.
abstract. While discussing abstract classes, we will discuss abstract modifier. Fine. So native, volatile. While discussing multi-threading concept, we are going to discuss about volatile access modifier. Okay. But as of now, so we are not started any those concepts, right? So still we are in where? Very beginning. Okay. So that's why here we will discuss private, default, protected, and public. Okay. Now, so don't think only these are the four access modifier applicable for at member level, guys. We have many. Clear, everyone? Just we are going to discuss only these four access modifier only as of now. Okay. So we will discuss other access modifiers while discussing other concepts. Fine. Now, so private. Now private. So what is the private, guys? Okay. Fine. So now, right, let me write private access modifier. Hmm. Hmm. If you declare, okay, private access modifiers, okay, at member level, okay, if you declare private access modifier at member level, those members are, okay, accessible within the class only. Understand? Outside of the class, we cannot access. Clear, everyone? If you declare any members as a private access modifier, private members, okay, then we can access those members within the class. Okay, outside of the class, we cannot access. Clear, everyone? Let me read that statement and we will see one example. If a member declared as private, then we can access that members only within the current class. From outside of the class we cannot access. Right? Clear? If a member declared as a private, then we can access that member within the class. Okay, within the current class only. In the current class only. Let me write like this. And outside of the class, we cannot access. Understand?
Yes, sir.
No. So, what does it mean? No. So now I created one class. Okay, example. Class A. Something guys. Okay. So in the class A, I created what? Okay. Int. Let me write here. Private. Okay. Private int X. Understand? Or else instead of let me write student class. Student class. In the student class, so I just declared private what? Private. Tell me. Private student ID. Okay. Private student ID. Understand? And after that, private student name. Not capital, right? Small guys. Student name. Okay. So like this, we will declare what? Many number of properties, right? Student, course, something. So like this, we can have declare many properties. Okay. If you see, all are what, guys? All are what? Private access modifiers, right? Private members, private properties, private member variables. Am I right or not? All are what? Private member variables. So if you declare these members as a private, so we can access these variable, these properties within the class only, guys. Outside of the class, we cannot access. Understand? So outside of the class, we cannot access. Let's suppose here I created what? Public static void main, PSVM. Okay. PSVM string dogs. Like that, we have one method. Main method we have. So now in the main method, if I want, I can access the student ID. Understand? So how can I access system.out.println? Okay, directly I can access what? Student ID. Can I access or not? Student ID is what? Instance variable. So instance variable means everywhere within the class I can access. Anywhere within the class I can access. Am I right or not?
Yes.
Okay. So if I want, I can access what? System.out.println now. Student name also I can access. Why? These are instance variable. So private access modifiers. So private access modifiers only we can access what? Within the class only. Outside of the class we cannot access. Okay. Either those classes are in the same package or different packages. Understand? Irrespective of package, if you declare members as a private access modifiers, only we can access within the class only. Outside of the class, we cannot access. Okay. So let's suppose in the same package. Okay. Let's suppose in the same package, I have one more class here. Let me write here. We have one more class. So now this time, okay, public guys, don't forget it. Public class here, student, right? Let's suppose institute. Okay, institute. So in this institute, okay, so now I want to access what? Student class functionality, right? So now here PSVM, public static void main method is there. So here string aux is there. Okay, and public static void main, what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to access what? Student. Okay, student is equal to new student. Okay, I'm trying to access functionalities of what? Student class. So that I need to create what? Object of the student class. So by using that student object here, student dot, okay, I'm trying to access what, guys? System dot out dot println now. Here I'm trying to access student dot what? Student ID. Okay, student dot student ID I'm trying to access. Okay, can I access?
No.
Why?
Class is default.
Huh?
Class public is not available. Student class.
No, this is public. Assume this is public. I forgot. This is also public class. Okay. Let's assume this is also public class. Fine. Now, this is also public class. Okay. So that's why I created the object of this public class. Fine. So now tell me, system.out.println now student ID. See, even the public class or public also optional, right? If both classes are there in the same package, even public also optional.
Private student ID is private.
Okay. So here we cannot access. Why we cannot access? Here we are trying to access this member variables outside of the class. But what is the access modifier we provided? Private.
Private.
Private means what? Within the class only we can access. Outside of the class we cannot access. Right? Where we are trying to access this variable
Within the class.
from another class. Right? Institute is what? Another class. How can we access private access modifier from another class? We cannot access. Understand? Within the class we can access, guys, but outside of the class we cannot access. Remember, everyone. Okay?
Yeah.
Private member variables we can access only within the class. Outside of the class we cannot access. The simple thumb rule. Okay?
Okay.
Fine. Now we will go for what? The next one, default. Okay? Default access modifier. Right? Now, default access modifier means what? If a member declared as a default, then we can access that member within the current package anywhere. From outside the package, we cannot access. That's why, okay, default access is also known as what, guys? Package level access. Understand what is the default? If a member declared as a default, then we can access that member within the current package anywhere, guys. Within the current package anywhere we can access. Understand? So let me give you example. Let me write the statement, then we will see one example. If a member declared as a default, then we can access that member everywhere within the package. Within the package. What does it mean? Let's suppose in one package, com.icici.house loan. So in that package, if we have 10 classes, right? In the first class, okay, first class member variables, if you declare it as a default, okay, so those member variables, okay, so remaining 9 classes we have, right, in the same package. In the remaining 9 classes we can access. Understand? But outside of the package we cannot access. Within the package only we can access. But outside of the package, outside of the other package classes means we cannot access. From other package related classes we cannot access. But the same package related classes we can access. Okay? If a member declared as a default, then we can access that member everywhere within the package. Okay? No. So what does it mean? Let me explain you guys. From outside package, we cannot access. Let me write that one also. From outside package, we cannot access. Okay? From outside of the package, we cannot access. Clear? So that's why default access modifier, what we use it to call, hence default access is also known as what? Package level access. Okay. Hence default access we use it to call is also known as what? Package level access. Okay, hence default access is also known as what? Package level access. So what does it mean? Let's suppose here we have a class, guys. Okay, so which class it is? A class. Okay, class A. Understand? Class A. Now we have one more class.
Yes.
This is class B. Class B. Fine. So now, like this, we have one more class. Class C. Class C. Fine. So now, in class A, I have a member variables. Okay. So something what in text only I have. This is also member variable only, right? Okay. What it is? In text means X is what? Member variable. Okay. So now in text and int Y also there. Something, guys. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so what is the access modifier, guys, here in text and int Y?
Default.
Default. Okay, if you're not providing any access modifier explicitly means what is the by default access modifier? Default only.
Default.
So this A and B and C, okay, all these three are where it is available? One package. Okay. What is the package name here? So let's suppose package pack 1. Let's assume. Understand? So in which
Okay.
package it is available? Pack 1. Under pack 1, these three classes are available. Fine. Now, in class B, I'm trying to access what? This member variable. So here what I'm doing, I'm creating object of A class, right?
That X.
I'm creating object of A class, and after that, A dot X. Okay. And after that, A dot Y. Okay. Can I access or not?
Access.
Can I access or not? I can
Yeah,
access. Understand? Why? B class, where it is available? Same package. Right? So now in the C class also, I'm trying to access what? X and Y. How can I? Here also what? I need to create object of A class. Right? And after that what? A dot X, A dot Y. Can I access or not?
Access.
We can access. Why? Here int X and int Y, what type of modifiers? I mean, what is the access modifier? Default access modifier.
access.
Default access modifier means what? We can access default access modifier related member variables, okay, within the package anywhere. Okay, anywhere within the package we can access. So B is where? Within the package only. C is where? Within the package only. Understand or not? So that's why we can happily access. So now I created one more class here. I created one more class here. So now let's suppose this time this class is what, guys? Class D. Okay. So this class, where it is available? Let's assume this class is under package pack 2. Under pack 2. Now I'm trying to create, okay, I'm trying to access the functionalities of A class here. So what I have to do first? I have to create a object of A class, right?
Yes.
After that, I'm trying to access modifier, member variable. A dot X, A dot Y. Can I access?
No, we
Right?
can access
So why we can't access here? Why cannot we access?
Different package.
Huh?
different packages.
Why can't we
Different
access
package.
here? So class D is in different package and class A, these member variables, class A is in different package. So now these two member variables are what? Default access
Default.
modifiers. Default access modifiers accessible within the same package.
Package.
Outside of the package, we cannot access. Right? Here, this class where it is available. Another package. This is pack 2. And this class where it is available. Pack 1. So that's why here not possible. Okay, here what we will get compile time error. We cannot access. Clear everyone?
Yeah, clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is what default, guys. Okay. Now we will go for what? Protected. Okay, so protected. What is the time now? 10:56. At what time we started? 9:30. 10:30. Now we will go for what? Protected, guys. Protected access modifier. Right. So protected access modifier means if a member declared as a protected, then we can access that member anywhere within the current package, but only in child class from outside of the package. Okay, let me write the statement, then we can see the example. Tell me, if a member declared as a protected, then we can access that member within the current package. Okay, within the current package, anywhere within the current package. You can access that member anywhere within the current package, right? Within the current package. Okay, and we can access current package, but only in but only in child classes. Okay, only in child classes of outside of the package. Okay, outside of the package. Okay, if a member declared as a protected, then we can access that member anywhere within the current package. Anywhere within the current package means what? Exactly same as default access modifier.
Okay.
Clear? Exactly same as what? Default access modifier. Okay, addition to that, but only in child classes from outside of the package we can access. So outside of the package, in which classes we can access? In child classes only we can access. Okay, here protected means, tell me, protected is equal to default
Plus
default plus what, guys? Child. Okay,
child
kids
class.
or else kids. Okay, child. Okay, default plus child. Okay, or else child classes. Protected is equal to what? Default plus child classes. Okay, so please remember me while discussing inheritance concept, guys. Okay, parent and child classes we will discuss, right? Please remember me. So that time again I will discuss this protected. Clear everyone?
Yeah.
But as of now, remember, if a member declared as a protected means we can access that member anywhere within the current package, but only in child classes from outside of the package. Okay, so here see this example. This is what default. Default is understand, right? Okay, default is understand, right? Protected same as default, but in addition to that, we can access those members where in child classes of the outside of the package. Let's suppose package pack2. Okay, now class D, class A, and class A and class D. So there is no relationship. There is no relationship. Now this int and int-x and int-y. If you declare this int-x and int-y is protected, guys. Int-x and int-y, if you declare as a protected, then in class D, I'm trying to access what? X and Y, those member variables. Can I access?
No.
Cannot access. Okay, outside of the package, where we can access? In child class only we can access. So let's suppose class A and class D. Class A is parent class and class D is child class. For class D, what is the parent class? Class A, let's assume. So that time we can happily access what?
X and Y.
X and Y. Understand? If you declare X and Y as protected. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what here I'm mentioning. Default plus child classes. Default plus child classes.
Default plus child class.
Okay. So copy this one, guys. You can copy it. Okay. Yeah. Yes. If you are getting small one. Just I want to copy this one from here to here. There is the option, guys. Okay. Yeah. Right. So now see. No, I'm copying this one also. This is where pack2, right? Where is pack2? Now I'm copying the same one here. Clear? Now protected. Let's suppose here I'm defining these are what int-x and int-y protected. Okay, protected. Protected int-x and protected int-y. Okay, protected int-y. Come on, guys. See here, there is no space. So that's what I have. I mean, I have written above that member variable. Fine. Protected int-x, protected int-y. So now, in A and B, right? Here valid. You can access, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Here not valid, right? Now this one here also valid, right? Valid or not? But here what? Invalid. Right? Why invalid? Invalid means what? We cannot access protected member variables. Why we cannot access? Now class D is where it is available pack2 package. Now in class A these member variables where it is available class A pack1. So now these two are what? Different packages. So in different packages outside of the package from where we can access in child classes only we can access. But here there is no relationship between class A and class D. Understand? So that's why we cannot access. Now, class D extends class A. Extends A. Class D extends A. Extends means what, guys? Okay. So we are creating one relationship. Okay. Here extends means what? That's what we will discuss. So the extends and everything we will discuss while discussing the inheritance concept. Here what? If you do like this, now class D is child for class A, guys. So what is the parent class for class D now? A is the parent class.
A class.
Okay. Now see, class D and class C, there is a relationship. Now this is valid. Understand? Now this is also kind of what now? Valid. Earlier it is not valid. If we have any relationship, parent and child relationship, now in child classes we can able to access these protected members. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, this is what guys protected. Now finally we will go for what? Public. The next one, what we have? Public access modifier. Public access modifier means what? Everywhere. Okay, everywhere we can access. If a member declared as a public, then we can access that member from anywhere. Okay, irrespective of package. Within the package also we can access, and outside of the package also we can access. Understand?
Yes.
Clear or not?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. If a member declared as a public, then we can access that member from anywhere, guys. Okay. So now, if both class and member are declared as a public, then only we can access those members from outside of the package, guys. Understand? Class also should be declared as a public, right?
Yes,
Clear
sir.
or not?
Yes, sir.
If you are not declared as public, then how can we access within that members, within where the members are available, within the class only available, right? Now, if you restrict at class level, then we cannot access. Understand or not? Here I am discussing about what? Access modifier at member level. If you declare members as a public, okay, at class level, those members you can access anywhere else. Okay. Now, let me write. If a member declared as public, then we can access that member. We can access that member from anywhere. Right? Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. So now, let me write some example here. Here what I have taken same case. One class I have taken, class A. Okay. So here also I have taken what? Class B. These are what? They're in one package. Make it fast. Okay. Class A. Oh my God. Done. Class A. Okay. So this is what? Class B. Now these two are where it is available. Package called, suppose pack 1. Okay. And I created here one more classes, few more classes. This is class D. Class C, yeah. Class C. That's it. and created one more here. Now this time it is a class D. Fine. These are there in another package. Here, what is the package here? Package pack 1, pack 2. Clear, everyone? Now I created member variables here. Let's suppose public int x. Fine. Now public int y. Fine, guys. Now here I want to access those. Tell me, can I access? How can I access? Come on, guys, tell me. How can I access? A dot x
A dot
dot y.
Y.
So valid or invalid, we can access, right? Because these are
Valid,
public
sir.
access modifiers,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Within the package
Yes,
only,
sir.
we can
Yes,
access.
sir.
Now here I want to access. How can I access? A is equal to A, and
A
after
dot
that A dot x, A dot y. Can I access like this?
Yes.
So in D class also I want to access. A equals to new A. Now A dot x, A dot y. Can I access?
Yeah, we can access.
No. See, class C and class D, where it is available, another package, pack 2. But this is where it is available, another package. But even though we can access, why this int x, int y are what? Public access.
Public.
modifier. Public access modifiers means what? We can access anywhere else, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. But this is blunder mistake here. Here we cannot access. Tell me why we cannot access. In package pack 2, we cannot access. In class C and class D, we cannot access. Why? Even if you declare the syntax int y as a public access modifier also, but in package pack 2, there are two classes, right? Class C and class D. In these two classes, we cannot access a class object and we cannot access these member variables. I mean, we cannot access these member variables. Why?
There is no connection, I think.
Or there is no connection. So before checking member level access modifier, first of all, what we have to check? Class level access modifier, right? See,
Class
class
is
A
not
is
a
what?
public class.
Default class. Class B is what? Default class. Where the default classes can be accessible within the package only. So that's what, right? We discussed very initial, I mean, beginning of the class today. Class level access modifier, right? What do you mean by class level access modifier? Public and default. If you declare class as a default, only within the package we can access, but we cannot access from outside of the package. That's what we discussed, right?
Yes.
But here what it is? Class A is what? Default
Default
access
class.
modifier. At class level, I'm asking. So default access modifier, where we can access? Within the package only we can access. From outside of the package, can we access?
No.
We cannot access. If class itself, if you are not able to access, then how can you access member variables within that class? Right? First of all, we have to get what? Class level access permission. After that, we can get member level access permission. Here, class level also, there is no permission. Then how can you access members within the class? Understand or not? Members where it is available, within the class only available, right? But here, for class level only, you don't have any permission to access. Because why? Class A and class B is what here? Default access.
Default classes.
Okay. Now, what we need to do? We need to declare these classes are what? Public. Then only we can access. Okay. This is a public class. So this is also public class. Now valid. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Here also
Yes, sir.
valid.
Yes.
Here also valid. Hope you people understand what are the access modifier. Access modifier at class level, access modifier at member level. Okay, clear? We will see other access modifiers. We will see. Okay, coming concept, coming coming days we will see other access modifiers at member level. We have, apart from these 4, we have many access modifiers, guys. So we will discuss one by one. But as of now, we need these private and public and protected and default. So this knowledge you have to know. Then only we can understand further classes. That's what I have discussed these 4 first now. Clear everyone? What is the public access modifier? What is private access modifier? What is protected access modifier? What is public access modifier, right?
Yes, sir.
No, if you see the access level, what is the initial access level access modifier, guys? Private, right? Private first. After that, default. Scope, guys. I'm asking scope. Access level scope. Protected, right? Finally, public.
Public.
Okay. So like this, it will be, scope will be increased, guys. Clear? Okay. So we will stop here. So tomorrow we will continue with, okay, the next topic. Any questions?